We thank God for the great and amazing outpour of the Spirit of God among the youths in Africa. We are celebrating that. It's amazing because in our lifetime we are seeing the book of Joel, chapter 2, verse 28, coming to pass, where the Bible said, "In the last days I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh. Your sons and your daughters shall prophesy. Young men shall see visions. Old men will dream dreams." So we see a great outpour of the presence of God in churches in Africa, in the area of ministry. God is raising great men, apostles and prophets, young men and women doing great in ministry, gospel music. And I told someone that this is the time for Africa. We are believing God for the political leaders to follow suit, but we have to celebrate what God is doing presently through ministry, churches in Africa. The outpour, the revival, amazing, is overwhelming, amazing. Now, I want to say this for the sake of our youths, you see, and this goes to churches and church leaders in Africa. If this video can get to any of them, I know most of them are already doing this, but we need to emphasize it more. Yes, we like the fact that you are doing all those 12 hours of prayer, stretching, fasting. We are young people, we stay in church for 48 hours, praying and fasting, seeking the face of God. We love that. It's amazing. You know, don't get me wrong. It's good. It's amazing. All right. Now, what I think we need to add to that is that we also need to start building the career of our young people. We also need to make sure that their financial life is growing, that their well-being is growing. I would suggest that churches in Africa, in Nigeria, Ghana, Cameroon, other African countries where we are seeing revival, outpour of the Spirit of God, young men giving attention to ministry. Sometimes it's as if that these young people who give so much attention to things of the Spirit, it's as if they don't even pay attention to their education. Sometimes it's as if they don't pay attention to their career. So you see a young person who can spend 48 hours in church, praying and fasting, 1 week in church, 12 hours of stretching of prayer, see them sweating and, praying. All those are good. But sometimes it's as if they don't even do well in their education. It's as if that some of them don't have a job. So we need to pay attention to their well-being too. While we want them to grow in the Spirit, as we want them to be revived, to seek the face of God, I think that church leaders should also organize workshops, organize skills acquisition, seminars, so that you train these young people to pursue a career, so that they have a career, so they have source of income, so they don't have to their financial life don't have to be a reproach to the gospel. All right, we want them to grow spiritually. We want them to seek God. We want them to do great in ministry. We also want them to go to school. We also want them to have good grades in school. We also want them to have a career. We also want them to do well financially. This is very, very important. All right, because I remember growing up in Nigeria, there are some young men who were in the prayer group together. Everybody's was praying, fasting, seeking the face of God, going for camping from one camp to another, from one village to another. Sometimes it's as if that some of them become lazy in the area of their financial life, in the area of their well-being, their welfare. It's as if the part of their financial life, their business, their career is neglected. We need to also pay attention to the career of these young people. All right, this is to the leaders, the pastors in Africa. Please, church leaders and pastors in Africa, these young men that you keep in church for days, they are praying, they are stretching in prayers, seeking the face of God. Sometimes ask them, what do you do for a living? Ask them, what do you do for a living? Invite them to your office, have a talk with them. Are you in school? How is your grade doing? How is your academics doing? How is your business doing? Do you even have a job? All right. So that you also pay attention to other things that concern these young people. You find out, how are they surviving? Some of them don't even have a job. Some of them are sleeping in the church. They don't even have shelter. They are homeless. So, like I said, the revival is good. The outpour of the Spirit of God is amazing. We love that. We'll be praying for that. But we want these young people to go to school, graduate. We want them to have a job. We want you to give them skill acquisition, give them workshops, so that when they go out there, understand, they are going to have wife, they will have children. when they go out there, they can compete with their mates. Their mates will not despise them because they are not doing well financially, or that they don't even have a career, they don't have a job. So we need to work on that. Let's celebrate the revival. Yes, we are celebrating it, but then let's also pay attention to the welfare of our young people. Are they in school? Find out, are they in school? How can you support them to go to school? Some of these young people are instrumentalists in church. Support them, let them go to school, help them to get a job. You have people in church who have businesses, connect them to those people, let them get jobs. All right. If you have to support some of them, support some of them. This is very important. All right. God bless you. Let this video circulate and get to the hand of church leaders in Africa. God bless you.